Hello humans, it's just Martine and welcome to a productive day in my life. I have a couple disclaimers before we get into this video. One, this will likely be the most productive day that I've had so far of summer because this summer has not been going according to my original plan. I have not been as productive as I would have liked, and still I'm proud of the things that I've accomplished this summer and the work that I've done. But I need to shift my focus from some of the things that I've been working on to the things that I originally plan to spend my time this summer working on, which is mainly preparing for the upcoming school year and such. The second disclaimer is I'm starting this at 7:30 the night before the video will, quote, take place. Why is that? Well, frankly, there are a couple reasons. One, by around this time tomorrow, I will probably say I'm done with the vlog for right now, goodbye, and I'm going to end it off there. So I might as well give you this side of a productive day. Also, I think a lot of times how a day goes depends on how we rest the night before and how we mentally prepare ourselves for that day. It's 7:30. I'm going to start trying to wind myself down for the night. I've just been sitting here. I read a bit earlier, but now I've just been watching YouTube and I probably sat here for too long. I'm feeling a little iffy. Time to get myself up, relax myself, get in the right mental frame, and get ready for tomorrow. Let's do this. Tip for all my anxious people out there: whenever you shower, right before you're going to get out, just keep your face in the water, turn off the hot water, make it cold, hold your breath for like 15 to 30 seconds. That will trigger the dive reflex, which activates your parasympathetic nervous system and helps you to calm down. My hair is so curly this morning. I was just about to wash my face, but I wanted to show you what my hair looks like when I'm about to. When I put the front part up, it makes my sister happy. We call it pineapple head. Here I was trying to film like an aesthetic morning routine thing, and well, this is what you get. I'm attempting to capture the duality. So on this side, you see the curls. Do I look like a Greek statue? Maybe. What? Losing my mind at 8 a.m. And then this is fun. It's going to appear completely different on camera, in my opinion. And that just shows you that, like, if you see a picture or video of yourself you don't like, don't believe it. Every time I'm like, wow, my hair looks weird. My hair will look weird from certain angles, but holistically, my sister will be like, it looks fine. You're beautiful. I love you. I haven't had enough water yet. I just felt faint. This water should be gone by the time I go upstairs. 20 ounces, baby. Not there yet, though. We're back at this incredible angle where I did my skincare last night, where you can see what a mess my room is. I would apologize for it, but I'm not sorry because I don't live here all the time, and so I have some belongings that work only in my dorm room, some belongings that only work here, and all in all, even if I had the perfect amount of stuff, I wouldn't have to apologize to you for the way my room looks, and you shouldn't apologize to people either. To clarify, if you do something wrong or you hurt somebody, you should definitely apologize. But if you're just living your life in a way that does not affect or hurt anybody else, you don't have to apologize for that. Anyway, point is, what you didn't see me put on after I washed my face was this. And I don't know why I'm showing them to you like you'd want my recommendations, because to be quite honest with you, my skin is not sensitive and I'll pick up pretty much anything that sounds interesting for as cheap as I can get it. It's probably not good for me. You know what? I don't really care because my skin still feels better when I do this, and it's a nice time in the morning and at night to focus on myself, pay attention to how I'm feeling in the moment while my shoulders are tense. Sunscreen though, this one I didn't skimp on. You don't skip on your sunscreen. It was only $10 in comparison to some other things you can do, and I think it works perfectly well, especially for my pasty complexion. Use it every day, folks. One thing that toxic hustle culture doesn't want you to know is that taking care of yourself is productive. Not just because it makes you better at working overall, but just because you were given a body. Take care of it. That's good. Literally, like, if society didn't exist, that would be your whole purpose, to take care of yourself, to survive. So give yourself credit when that's all you do in a day, because that's what you're made to do. And remember to take your meds. It's Thursday. I just put them all in my mouth as if I do that every day. There's a salt tablet in there. That did not go well for me. Why did I do that? 20 ounces of water gone. Important step in the morning routine I'm trying to forge for myself: prayer journaling and reading my Bible. Now, before you click out of this video because you don't want to hear about God, I don't do this because I'm like the perfect religious follower or anything. I don't do it every day, but I skipped a whole month, and I'm here to tell you, if you stop taking full care of yourself at one point, it's okay to go back and try again. And also the fact that you don't have to be religious to spend time in the morning journaling or thinking about your existence in the universe, the fact that you're so small and that things will turn out okay. That's a purely secular view. And even if you do practice religion, but you feel like a fraud because you don't practice it as much or as well as somebody else, remember that it's not about other people's journey with their religion. It's about your journey. Religion or self-care practices like journaling, they're not about being perfect. They're specifically to dispel the notion of your own perfection. So don't let that stop you. I know it's not easy, but yeah. I was just watching back the time lapse of me journaling and noticing my head doing the like full range of motion. That's because I can't see. So my head goes to like awkward angles when I'm writing, sometimes just so I can like see better. And I just wanted to comment about it because it's directly related to the next thing I'm going to do, which is some light stretching, like taking care of my neck and such. Also, while I'm doing that morning routine, like pretty much as soon as I get out of bed, I charge my watch so that by the time I'm ready to go for the day, it's ready to keep track of my heart rate the whole day without dying. I was playing around with just how truthful I was going to be. I'm having pizza rolls for breakfast. I have pizza rolls for breakfast almost every day. My body doesn't like breakfast, but I need to eat breakfast, so we eat what it will let me, and it makes weird choices sometimes, and that's okay. It's Canada Day, hence my leggings. My dad was wearing a Canada tie, so we just took a cute picture of us supporting Canada. My mom is from Canada, and now I'm going to go on a walk with my mom, which gets to happen on days when I wake up on time. All right, it's just past 10 o'clock and we just got home from our walk. Good walk. And now I'm going to sit here and handle emails for a few minutes because there have been some really easy emails that I've been absolutely putting off writing. So I'm going to sit here and do that now. It's almost 11. I finished with those emails and emailing back and forth to some people who responded right away, and then remember that there were more emails. I think my next move is going to be to upload the footage that I have so far from this, then move on with my day. Maybe some reading. We'll see. Say hi. Hello. We're at lunch with our mom, who's currently getting more water. Actually, she's invisible. That is our mom. Doesn't she look great? Watch out for green screens, kids. Yes, it's a mac and cheese sandwich. Be jealous. 20 more ounces, done. And I just sang for like 2 hours. Woo! We're out here on our walk. What are you filming? Oh, it's a productive summer day in my life. So it's a piece of fiction. Is the conversation I had with my father this morning. True story. Thanks, Michaela, for the reenactment help. It's just past 5 p.m. and let me fill you in on what I've been doing. So after I got home from my walk with my sister, I then intended to sit down and take the diagnostic for the verbal section of the GRE. So I did that, and then I was like, oh, well, the book I have only has a diagnostic for one other section, so I might as well do that because the diagnostic for the verbal took me 14 minutes, so it's not like it's gonna take me a whole long time. So I did the diagnostic for that, and then I panicked at my scores. Like, I got the average GRE test score, which was a fine starting point, but like, not what I want. Anyway, and so then I went to go register for a GRE date because that finally like got me some pep in my step about it. And I was like, okay, I want a date to know that I'm working towards so I can actually sit down and get better at this. Anyway, so I go, and you have the option of taking the GRE online and being proctored online right now, which is fine and dandy, but something I don't particularly want to do for a couple reasons. One, I want to be in a testing environment, so my brain is in testing mode. And then second of all, I want to be able to leave that testing mode, right? So if I just took it in, say, my dorm room in a couple of months, then I'd be sitting there, and once I finally got into the swing of like being like, this is a test, this is difficult, whatever, it would be done, and I would have to go about my day still in that frame of mind instead of being able to like stand up and walk out of the testing center and be like, well, that doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? So anyway, I went to look for testing locations back at school for like mid-September because I thought that was pretty reasonable from the time that it is now. The closest one was 60 miles away. And if you know anything about me, you know that I can't drive, and I'm also not going to ask somebody to drive me like 60 miles because like I would have asked for a ride if it was like 15 minutes away from my school or whatever, but it's not. So in comparison, the testing centers in my hometown, there's one literally walking distance from me. I know because my twin sister took her MCAT there and we walked to pick her up afterwards. I signed up for August 4th, which is a little closer than I would have liked, but I wanted to make sure it was actually before I had to leave for school and all that stuff. This productive day has actually worked in the way that I wanted it to, insofar as I wanted to actually start prepping for the GRE. I wanted to send those emails and stuff, so I feel really good about that. And I also have a bit of a fire lit under me because time crunch, you know, now I have like a little more, like 3 days more than a month before the GRE, and I have a lot happening this month that I have to work around. Like, I really have to get in gear. So I paid for the test, always a painful experience, set my test date and location. Then I downloaded some helpful apps, read about the format of the GRE online. I'm probably going to make another video about my experience studying for the GRE, but for right now, know that that's what I was doing since like 3:30 p.m. Now I think my family's going to go to dinner to celebrate Canada Day. So aside from reading and maybe some light YouTube editing or something, this is going to be like the end of me actually doing mainly productive things for the day. And since I started the vlog at technically 7 p.m. last night, I don't feel bad ending it at 5 p.m. now, especially now that I've done the work that I wanted to do today. And spoiler alert, this video had two main reasons, none of which were because of the actual video itself. One was because I need another video soon, and a productive day in my life is a really easy one to make. And two, vlogging always holds me accountable, especially if I call it a productive vlog. I can take time off, I can relax and stuff, but at the end of the day, it gives me a bit of motivation and accountability, which I really appreciate. So even if you don't want to post your videos online, sometimes I find that filming myself having a productive day holds me a lot more accountable. This includes doing like time lapses of work, which I showed you for like the verbal diagnostic tests and stuff. That really helps me focus, especially while I'm doing schoolwork. All that being said, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. What's your least favorite myth about productivity culture and how you actively work to get around it or go against the grain of productivity culture, how you take care of yourself while you're getting stuff done, how you look at your intrinsic value as a human instead of the output that you make, so that we can all continue learning and growing together to value ourselves for being ourselves instead of the things that we create in the world. Great conversation. I don't know what's up with me. I'm full of energy right now because of the GRE, you know, a weird sentence. And subscribe for more reading, writing, and college lifestyle content. And until next time, bye humans, bye!